Hey guys, Gon here. So I wanted to show you today how to solo Chaos Indura demons. It's finally possible. I've been fooling around with units and I found a team that works that you can solo and it's really easy. If you have the units built a little bit at all, you should have no problem with it. So let me show you what we're going to do. We have Beru, Hell, Freyr, and Nanashi. Now, this Hell is the old Dark Festival Hell, and I'll show you why she's so broken in a second. Links, I have Sapnak. I want Bear to attack as much as possible. Tarmio is really good for Hell to heal up. And then lastly, I have Freyr with Mael, so he can just hit a little bit harder. Gear-wise, I'm doing attack defense with Beru. You can see I'm borrowing the attack set. He doesn't really need his own set, but I have his own bracer and ring. That way he can hit just a little bit harder. Hell, I'm using HP crit defense. We don't really need her damage as much, and I'll show you why in a second. And then lastly, I have Freyr with attack defense, and I'll show you why this team works. It's actually really funny. Card set, I'm using card set 50, which is the one that works with gods. I don't have the Endora set, which is probably better to use. So if you had the Endora set, you can use the Endora set. But I like card set 50 because I have 2 gods on the team and it increases their damage dealt. There's other card sets that you can use too that are just as good. Like for example, if you wanted to use card set 52 in case he ults, you still get a 5% basic stat boost, which is just as good as the one I'm doing now with this set. Food, you want to use evade food for the karmic implant. Now let me show you what this looks like and how broken this team is and how it works. Alright, let me show you what this looks like. It is a little bit of RNG involved. You need the Endura demon to do the AoE attack turn 1. And I'll show you why in a few minutes. So we are going to avoid the attack right here from the evade food, which is important. But as you can see, he does the AoE attack, so we got lucky. We don't have to restart. When he does the AoE attack here, he takes 30% of his max HP from the Hell passive. But he'll cleanse this off at the beginning of his turns. So we want to make sure that we do that so we don't have to worry about we can do so much damage. So I'm going to start off with my standard play. I'm always going to use this first to avoid the stance damage. I'm going to use the Freyr AoE. And then I'm just going to throw away one of my Beru cards so I can start stacking him up as well. Now, the stun is not always also just a stun, it's also a cleanse. And a heal. Very good card. Okay, so again, he attacked twice, which is really good for us. That means he takes a lot more damage. I'm going to use my Beru Amplify. That's going to do a ton of damage to him. I'm going to use my Freyr Gold card because I want to make sure I kill him this phase. And lastly, I'll use my Hell single target to try to finish off the phase. Beru and Freyr should be able to finish off most of it. Whack. There we go. Now during this phase, as you can see, he gets a lot of damage reduction. We also want to make sure Roar and Oxidize are removed when the sum of ranks of all rank 2 cards are higher using turn reach a certain threshold. He's also going to have a lot of damage reduction, and we want to make sure that we try to DPS him down as much as possible. Do remember, by the way, that this single target card is a cleanse and a heal, so we're going to use that up to heal us up. But we're not gonna really do that much damage this turn because he has all of these debuffs on him. So I'm just going to burn through some of my cards and do some minimal damage. I got my Freyr ult for next turn, which is also pretty great. So he will apply Oxidize on all enemies when he's attacked. And he's going to take a bunch of damage right here from the passive. So you can do one of two things. I personally like to try, if I was lucky enough to get the Freyr ult, to DPS him down, because I don't like being here any longer than I actually like to be. So I'm just going to try to DPS him down and see how well that works for me. We're so close. And now we are on our last phase. As you guys know, we are sealed during this phase, but that's fine. I do have a cleanse. Remember, any one of these cards is a cleanse. So I'm going to use it. I'm actually going to use it twice. And the reason why I'm going to use it twice is because after I cleanse off this one, I'll get another ult age. I want to try to stack my ult orbs as much as possible, because by stacking the ult orbs, I'm able to get ults and do a lot more damage. This phase is probably the easiest phase because you just heal up so much on the passive damage that you do that you're pretty fine. I want to try to build up the Freyr ult again. I'm also going to save the cleanse for when I do want to DPS it down. Unfortunately, during this phase, we're not nearly as lucky anymore, and he doesn't apply the debuffs that we got before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my Freyr twice and use his card. So I was waiting for him to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cleanse this off. I'm going to use double hell. And that way I'll have 3 ults I can use. And we got healed up. Got another cleanse just in case. Alright, and I'm just going to DPS him down. I'm going to use the Hell ult, the Beru ult, and try to finish off with the Freyr ult. Oh, so close. That's okay. We'll be able to finish it off soon. Again, we're going to cleanse off all of this nonsense. I think we're actually going to... That's an AoE. That's also an AoE. I think Barrow should be able to finish him off with his consume. We'll see. I might proc the invincibility again. I think we're fine now. Because this Barrow is going to hit really hard. Oh my goodness. Luckily though, like I said about this phase, you can almost stay here indefinitely between the healing from Freyr cards and between the lifesteal that you get. We're going to cleanse that baby off. We're going to do AoE. And we're going to do another AoE. The easiest way to finish this off, by the way, is just getting a Freyr ult. But I should be able to finish it off with Beru. Especially now that I got a 2-star. We're going to do that. We're going to do that one. And we're going to do this one. Maybe? No, I'm not going to be able to cleanse it. I'm never going to be able to take it off this turn. Alright, let me see if I can draw a cleanse. Because once I draw a cleanse, I'm good to go. I'll be done. I just need this, what I need to wait for is the skill lock. There we go. The skill lock to go away. But I think he's going to try. Okay, we have a cleanse anyway, so we're good to go. Guy's very overdramatic. Alright, we're going to cleanse. We are going to do the Beru ult, and then we are going to do our Freyr ult. And that should be enough for us to be out of here. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you solo an Indura Demon. There is a little bit of RNG involved. You may have to reset, but overall, you can see it really wasn't too bad, except for a little bit of the stalling out on Phase 3. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Peace out.